Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Big Bird, just chilling with you. Happy holiday. I really don't believe in Christmas, man. Just a lot of bullshit that goes on with that. But yeah, let's go and jump into the conversation with that about Donald Trump. He actually came out with these presidential challenge coins, and it normally happens every year. The president gives the military these coins. Um, they basically like they could be customized. Well, I found out they could be customized, but normally they just real standard coins, um, like Alamini one. That's the type of slogan they normally have on the coin. Well, Trump decided to put "Let's Make America Great" slogan on the coin. So you can tell this president is very selfish and ignorant as hell. You know what I'm saying? So you can. Unfortunately, the military they have to accept it, but I would probably throw that bullshit away the minute I get to my house or get somewhere that I'm pretty much in private. I'll just throw that shit out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, he pretty much changing everything and anything he can. So also too, and I just want to touch basic with the origin of Christmas and really Santa Claus. Um, where that origin came from. I said Saint Nicholas. He had a helper named Paris Forzette. Um, he was a butcher. Really, he was a butcher. That he basically killed people, um, and passion them, and packaged them into like meat and served them. It was pretty much like a serial killer slash cannibalism. It was some crazy shit. But he actually some mystical say he resurrected the kids and cause he killed some children and stuff like that. So he resurrected them, saved them, but he had them further repent, become his helper. And I really, that's kind of just very, very awkward to me. Um, but like I said, I think that maybe was fantasy. I wasn't sure if that was real or not, but that's a very, very sick fantasy. But but yeah, the origin of really, man, Santa Claus I wouldn't go as far as say he was a brother, but he was a melanated person. If you go to old pictures of Santa Claus, he was almost like a black man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, well, he was Arabic, he was Turkish. There was no such thing as Arabics. The term for Arabic didn't come around till like the ninth century, the ninth or 10th century. You know what I'm saying? He come from Greek, but he was born in the Asia Minor. That's what's present day is Turkey. The origins of the Turkeys come from Babylonian and Hattian ancestry. You know what I'm saying? So, like a lot of people, like especially turkeys or whatever, they always be saying, "Yeah, he's Arabic." Quit saying that shit. Quit saying it. They're not Arabic. They have nothing to do with Arabic. The Arabization. The Arabization come from Islam, based like an Islam invasion. It's almost like Christianity with their crusades and their invasion and conquest. That's what's common where Arabization came from. You know what I'm saying? Of the Caliphate. But he was born in Turkey. Actually, man, he was a rich dude, man. He was born with money. Family dealt with trades and everything. Um, it was kind of weird. I didn't know he was a saint for a lot of different trade. He was almost pretty much like a saint from trading. Um, Sailors, merchants, brewers, um, pawnbrokers. Uh, he had even criminals. Reformed criminals. He had children. Um, he had a lot of different types of people that he basically was co-signing with. Um, And they also followed his fate. So I mean, that's a pretty cool dude. But yeah, he was definitely known for his secret giving. He used to go in people's houses and drop presents and stuff. And yeah, he literally like walk into your house and drop some presents. You know, they didn't have locks at that time. That's like second, third century of of the new millennium. So they didn't really have they didn't have no lock. I mean, most people didn't even have doors. You just walk right through, walk around through. But yeah, he did that a lot around the area, in the Roman Empire. So he picked up that name, um, as a saint. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of just revolved. But it didn't really happen till after, like, several hundred years after his death. I think it was when they started to recognize and started to really get into Christmas was like around the origin of, like, around the 14th, 15th century. That's when the origin of Saint Nick and Santa Claus started arriving. Um, I think it came out of Eastern Europe. That's where like the Santa Claus figure and everything started really coming about. Um, but yeah, but he was like, he was almost like a black man. You know, if you look at all the pictures he had from the Renaissance period, they basically had him as a black man. You know, I think when Americanism, started jumping off with the United States and on and so forth, they pretty much changed his color to black to straight white. You know what I'm saying? So that was just something new to let everybody know, man. Like, you know, not not everything in American eyes is not really what it appeared to be. You know what I'm saying? American eyes, and some of them. I mean, you can check back in Europe history; they'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm also going to touch base with the that royal princess. I think Michael, and that also with the that Moor pinches that she had wearing. Let me tell you, that wasn't something to be proud of. That was actually an insult. And for a Moor, like I said, a lot of royals and Europeans today, they despise the Moors. You know what I'm saying? They despise the Moors. A lot of Europeans and a lot of white people, even here, they despise the Moors. I mean, even though the Moors kind of ushered in the Renaissance for them. You know what I'm saying? When you think about it, when the Moors came, Europe was in total chaos. You know, you had barbarians running Europe, and it was nothing going on at that time. For 200 years, there was no progress. There was no elevation, no progress, no education. There was nothing. You know what I'm saying? And they had the Black Plague that damn near wiped out the entire European population. So I mean, it was complete hell on earth in Europe. So when the Moors came, yeah, they came in all between the conquest and the bring the Islam Caliphate as well. But they also brought a lot of knowledge and self-taught and awareness. And they brought a lot of things to the table as well. But in their eye, they couldn't never forget that you had a people of dark skin color, basically a dark race coming over and taking over. Um, and I don't think they never forgot that. So yeah, it was beyond the Merkel situation. I mean, yeah, that too, but it was beyond that. There was a basic shot. It was a subliminal shot to, if you were a very well black person, you knew exactly what that message was. So, and I'm gonna let you know that shit wasn't gonna fly with me. So, a lot of things are open eye, man. A lot of deceptions everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Gotta look beyond the deception to get the truth. All right. One, I'm gonna probably leave the comment below. Just get up at me. I'll put a next video out. All right. One.